let's talk a little bit about fouling the barrel. What I like to do is once I've zeroed my scope at whatever yardage, I'm going to shoot this gun 3 to 4 times at that yardage, and then clean the barrel really, really well. And I'll go over some of the products I use to clean. But and then I'll go and shoot another 3 to 4 rounds downrange. And then what I like to do after I've done that 3 to 4 times, I'll increase the number of rounds. So 5 to 6 or 6 to 10 eventually rounds that I'll put downrange, and then clean it really, really well until I'm about at 60 rounds. And once I've shot 60 rounds, I've really got all those imperfections out of the barrel, and it should be dialed pretty dang good. So you should get all that carbon buildup out once I clean it really good, and that's how you're going to get the best use out of that barrel and out of that weapon, out of that rifle for its lifetime. So it's super important and essential to foul a barrel really well if you want that gun to shoot accurately shot after shot. All right, so these are the different items that I use to foul my barrel or break my barrel in. I'm shooting the Barnes Vortex. These are in the 180 grain TTSX boat tail, gray bullet, shot before. It flies well and it really opens up. If you're using it for hunting, it just is a great bullet for sure. So what I'll do is shoot 3 to 4 shots downrange, put that rod through with a patch and this Hops 9 bore cleaner. I love this stuff. It's just a great product. So I'll dip or just pour this over the patches and run it through 3 to 4 times, and then I will put the nylon brush out, make sure it's chambered in the right caliber, and then I'll run that through 3 to 4 times, and then after that I will take these patches and run them through the barrel until that thing is spit shined. And like I said before, it's a monotonous process, but it really is so important to get all those imperfections out of that barrel. And then once I'm done with that, I like to spray a little bit of Remington oil or just gun oil down my barrel, or swab it with a patch, put it down the barrel, and just make sure it's ready to go. And then I'll shoot again 3 to 4 times. Maybe sometimes I'll up my shots 6 to 10 times, and then clean it real good and repeat. So if you haven't used these are the bore snakes. They are awesome. It's a quick clean. After time you do have to buy a new one, it seems like. So what I'll do is where the actual brush is on that snake, I'll pour some of this Hops 9 in around that, and then run it through my barrel. And honestly, that just does a killer job in cleaning it. So. What's going on, guys? Justin Walker here. I've got the 300 Win Mag MGLITE from Bergara. This is what I'm taking on my moose hunt this fall. We've shot about 40 rounds through this gun and fouled the barrel, which is basically curing the barrel so that you can shoot it accurately time and time again, as long as it's cleaned. Essentially today we're going to load our data into our Kestrel 5500 and make sure we have that data for the hunt. I'd like to keep my shot under 500 yards up in Alaska, but if we need to take a longer shot, I want to be able to do so if need be. But this gun is shooting tacks. It's the Vortex LHT or Light in 4.5 by 22 by 50 on there. So I love these. I've got this on my 7 PRC, and I love these scopes just because of how light they are. And Vortex makes it really easy to dial up with their turrets system, and then this is illuminated on the tree, so I like that as well. So let's get after it, put some downrange. All right, so we're gonna shoot at about 100 yards, see where I'm at, push it out to 200, make sure it's zeroed at 2, and then we've got steel out at 500, 700, and 1,000 yards. So let's see how she does. Target. Going hot. There's some human error there for sure.
Oh, wait. It's below the right target, about an inch below that black. All right. You're dead in line with your last shot. Sweet. It's just lower.
Yeah, I see it.
Which one you going for?
I think we go to the bottom left.
Good. Got it. Short of height.
That's what I like
Same
to see.
spot, just a little bit lower. All right.
Guys, we just shot this gun to 1,000 yards. Let's see, we zeroed it in at 200, shot to 5, 6, 7, and then 1,000, and hit the target on my second shot at 1,000 yards. So the barrel, I would say, is plenty fouled. I've put 60 rounds through this gun, and I think she's ready to go. I'm gonna keep dialing it in over the next few months, but overall, you know, just super happy with it. Probably end up shooting a moose at 200 yards, but that's fine too, or maybe less.